to the Game Developers Conference because we were nominated for the IGF. That show was the first time that I realized that people actually knew about our game. And they're like, hey, I know NecroDancer. I played it at PAX, or I played it at Indiecade. So it was neat to see that, you know, all this festival hopping that we've been doing was paying off. I was inspired by Spelunky. I really loved the fact that when you died in Spelunky, it was never some random thing that happened in the game that killed you. I still was a fan of the old school kind of top-down dungeon games, so I thought I would make a hybrid, keep the turns, but have them be quick. And when I tried doing that, it was a lot of fun, but it also felt like I was moving to the beat of something, so I tried playing it with Thriller by Michael Jackson as the music, and it just felt great. After prototyping it, the name NecroDancer just came to me. And so once we had that, it's this guy, the NecroDancer, it's his Crypt. So who is he? And why is the protagonist having to move to the beat?
Working with Ryan is awesome. He has a ton of experience. I think he's released like 9 or 10 games in the last 10 years, which is incredible. We always kind of do our own thing first. Like he trusts us to do our thing. Usually how it works is Ryan goes through and programs what he thinks will be fun gameplay with kind of placeholder art. And then I go through and redraw what I think the enemies should look like. Sometimes Jesse Turner, he'll make really awesome character concept art. And so sometimes that comes first.
It sounds like I mean, but I'm like, try this one, Ted, because Ted's so good, and I make these over-designed things, and a lot of people are like, don't believe it'll happen. Like when I post the concepts, I'm like, hey, here's the concept for this boss. They're like, how is this in a pixel art? And I'll send it Ted stuff, and they're like, oh, like they're just surprised. My favorite concept that I made, I think actually is Dead Ringer. He's like this tangle of like a French horn if it was like smashed onto somebody and he just like had to live through it. It was getting pretty grim. I have that problem too, of getting things a little bit too like, but it's still silly, but it's like really kind of dark. Luckily, NecroDancer's theme is kind of silly and kind of weird. All bets are off, right? Because there's a mobile sunglasses on. It's been like easy for me to play in there.
One of my friends called it Spook House Rock. I think that's like the best descriptor possible. Part of the challenge NecroDancer was trying to learn about all these different genres of dance music and try to just at least touch on them. Buddy Jules, who goes by Family Jules 7X, he sent me metal versions of all the Zone 1 music. Ryan is very open ideas and open-minded, and so we decided Jules would just go through and do metal versions of all the tracks.
So when you play as Arya, you're going to be listening to a heavy metal version of the entire game soundtrack.
I thought what would complete the trifecta was Alex Esquivel, goes by A Rival.
A Rival is going to be doing an entire cover album that you'll play through as melody. So pretty pumped to be having those two guys as part of the game.
So I do the majority of the voices for the characters in the game. Of the skeletons and, the of death metal. NecroDancer is kind of particularly challenging because the sound effects are all very short. Normally, it might be like a door opening, which would be like, eh. But for NecroDancer, it's gotta be percussive. So it's like, and it's not typically what a door sounds like when you open it, but for NecroDancer, it's perfect. I think my favorite thing in NecroDancer audio-wise would be on consecutive hits, Cadence will ramp up her attack sound. So like, huh, yeah, ha, ha! And when you have that final hit on a dragon and take him out and go, yeah, afterwards, it just feels so good. When Elspeth got in there, it was amazing.
With Cadence, the direction mostly was lower your voice and really really get into like your inner badass. And just imagine that you're fighting dragons and just trying to stay alive, but at the same time realizing that you can do it and that you are super strong.
But I came here with a question, and I'm gonna find the answer if it kills me.
Our player base is amazing. They're really friendly, they're receptive, they talk to you about what's going on with the game. Even when there's a bug or something, they're always like, and this game is the best game, and like, you know, I wanna tell all my friends about it. It's just a really nice community.
Early access has helped out a lot. I can't necessarily keep in mind all of the possibilities that could happen with one item. So it's nice to have people that are streaming, playing a lot, and finding these things, pointing them out to us. I like the racing. They have a Crypt of the NecroDancer racing league called Condor. So that's fun watching people that are way better than me at the game.
We also get a lot of fan art throughout the day. It's kind of surreal to have people like take this weird stuff that we've done and take it seriously and give it life.
One of those pieces of fan art was a skin for Bard, for NecroDancer, for me personally. And they put all these things on my character for the default image based off the powerupaudio.com team photo. At that moment, that was one of the highlights of my career.
I think people don't know how much work goes into it, but we're okay with that because we love working on it so much.
At the time, I didn't really know what I was getting into, and it's just become this amazing, amazing thing, and I'm just so proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, but it's the best. I wouldn't trade for anything. Working with people this skilled, are you kidding me? It's like the funnest and easiest thing to do in the world.